I I don't think you did.
I don't think I started the live chat. Oh, I guess we could just call it quits here. So anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching the live chat. It only lasted about 5 seconds.
It's not even.
What?
It hasn't started yet.
Did it?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, now it has.
You want to go check again? You want
Now it has.
you want to go look? Morty,
Now it has.
has it?
Now it
Anyway,
has.
so go ahead, Jen, kick us off.
Okay. So there's a lot we can talk about.
Wait, you're gonna do an intro. Hello.
Hello, my name is Jennifer. You've probably seen me before if you're a subscriber, which you probably are a subscriber if you're watching this at 11 p.m. on a Friday night. I'm pretty sure you're a subscriber. But anyway, yeah.
That was.
And then this is Tony Whatley the second.
Just stop. You're embarrassing me with this terrible intro, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I might still be drunk because I let her do that, and that was arguably the worst intro I've ever heard, man. What is this?
Why is my camera so low quality?
When it's loading up into like the screen, usually it starts off low quality and then it gets better as this video goes on. Anyway, guys, hello. As you know, I'm Tony, the Black Critic Guy, joined here with Jenn. This is the first live chat I've done since September, I think.
Yay!
It's been a long time. I apologize, I haven't done a live chat in a while. My schedule here is frantic to say the least. This live chat was supposed to happen an hour ago, but because my grandpa is in the Philippines, nobody can drive and pick my grandma up, so I had to take the helm of that. So that's why we're late. And Jen was yelling at me for the past 20 minutes. She was yelling so loud, guys.
I was not yelling.
For the past 20 minutes.
That's fake news. I was not yelling.
Calm down, Trump supporter. Okay.
Oh my god.
Just because you can say fake news doesn't mean that it is fake news.
I'm definitely not Trump supporter.
What's that Make America Great hat doing in the back of your room? Yeah, see? Yeah.
I have no comment. It's
the red. It's that red thing on your left side. I see it. It's poking out over there. You see it?
The red thing? Oh, that's my sharpener.
Oh, that's what she wants us to believe. It's a sharpener.
It's actually my Make America. It's my Make America Great Again sharpener. Make America sharp again.
Make America. When was it ever sharp?
Yeah, true. Anyway, so there's a lot we can discuss. Obviously, there are a lot of things on the internet right now, especially talking about all the scandals in Hollywood and like.
And also, like, Jen really wanted to do this. Like she's been wanting. Oh, guys, look. Or, okay. Anyway, so Jen's been wanting to do this fucking thing for how long have you been demanding me to do this?
A while. At least like maybe a few months.
So shout out to one of our subscribers, Holly. Happy birthday, Holly. Well, I mean, it's not your birthday yet, but in Guam it's your birthday. So I'm just gonna say it. Shout out to the subscriber, Holly. Happy birthday.
50 more minutes.
Wait, a few more? No. It's not 12 at her time, so it'll be 12 in an hour or an hour and something minutes. It's close. It's close. Okay, give me a break. Anyway, back to what we were saying. You've been demanding me to do this for the longest of times.
Yeah.
How long have you demanded me to do this?
I mean, yeah, like a few months. Like here and then, I would just come and be like, "Hey, let's have a live chat," and we haven't had one until now. So.
I know. I'm sorry.
This is very, also to everyone watching, this is a very like free flow kind of live chat. It's not like scripted or planned or anything like that. We're just gonna like
basically like all my live chats.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, Tony, is there anything you want to talk about first?
I do. I don't know if you all noticed, but I'm talking weird. That's not an accident. my throat, it hurts very terribly. And the reason for that, Jen, is remember, does anybody remember what video I made 2 days ago?
B-movie. I watched that yesterday. I watched most of that yesterday, and I was laughing so hard at your reactions. It's so funny.
So I had too much to drink that day, literally. I don't think it really registered on screen that much, but I had too much to drink. So much so that for the first time ever in my life, and for the first time in 8 years, I puked.
Well, yeah,
Twice.
that's what vodka does to you.
Twice.
That's what vodka does.
Well, I mean, I drunk vodka before, but
Vodka sucks.
well,
I don't like it.
What would you recommend?
I'd stick to, when it comes to liquor, rum. But I also just mostly drink wine.
Okay, I have a question now. What is up with girls and their fascination with fucking wine? Like, I'm not even kidding. It's almost every girl I meet. They love wine. Somebody,
first of all, it gives you a different kind of drunk. It's more of...
Oh, give me a break.
No, it's true. It's true. It's more of a relaxing kind of drunk. And, like, vodka especially is more like I'm gonna wreck it. Like, literally. Like, it's like you want to yell or scream or do crazy things. I don't know. That's at least for me, which is why I don't drink vodka anymore. But
yeah. Sure you don't. Sure you don't. Hashtag she's lying.
Hashtag you are fake news. But yeah, that's my opinion.
You can't throw me under the bus like that. Okay, this is my live show. My live show.
Your channel. You're right. It's your channel.
My channel. I sound like I'm drunk now. But I never understood, like, everybody's, like, every girl's love for freaking wine. I've never met a girl who's like, you know what, give me a beer. Give me some liquor.
Oh, I have. I definitely have. What girls are you hanging out with?
Girls that only like wine.
Oh, I've met a ton of girls who are like, yo, I'd rather drink beer than wine. It's
my friend Lainey, every time we hang out, it's always straight to the wine. I'm just like, you know, do you ever drink any? If I gave you this bottle of whiskey, would you drink it? She's like, nah, I'm a wine girl. I'm like, what's up with the wine? Seriously, you would never see me on a live chat drinking wine. I'll say that for sure.
I might change that, folks. I might make him change that. Maybe next time.
What, you're gonna come to Guam and force me at gunpoint to drink wine with you?
No.
You wouldn't be the first.
We'll have a live chat. We'll each have a wine glass, and we'll be.
By the way, I'm upset with you. I'm upset with you right now.
Why?
Because you broke our tradition.
I'll be right back.
No, you stay put. We're live. Like, you can't do it. Oh, there she goes. There she goes.
I'm still here. Okay, our tradition.
Our
tradition was that I would be eating something on camera, because every time Tony and I have a video chat, I always happen to be eating something.
And that's not an exaggeration. Every time we either Skype or Facebook chat, she's eating something, and I always point it out, and it's just been a tradition ever since. She said she was going to eat something today for this live chat, and what do you know?
Okay, I have a stomach ache. I apologize.
Boo fucking who?
I can't do it.
Who? I had a stomach ache, and it was so bad I hurled on the side of the street. It was, oh man! But after puking, it actually wrecked my throat, and so I can't really speak much. That's why everyone's asking, or someone asked in the comment section, "Where's my Thor Ragnarok review?" I was supposed to do it yesterday, but my throat was so badly injured that I had to wait till today until it cleared up. I'm gonna make the video after doing this live chat, and I'll get that done. And yeah, there's some.
How many shots did you take?
I didn't take any shots. I took a glass, right? So I filled it halfway with vodka and then halfway with some type of juice.
How much vodka did you have? Like, how much of the vodka bottle was gone after.
Wait, hold up. Let me see if I can find the vodka. Give me a second.
Okay.
I think I found it. Okay, so I started up to here, and now it's over here.
Oh, yeah.
So about maybe 1/3 of it.
That's definitely a good chunk.
I drank more than I should have. That's for sure.
But
Don't drink up to here in one day, guys. Okay, especially you, Holly. No drinking alcohol ever. Especially Smirnoff. Don't drink this.
Something that I remember you brought up earlier was about like the Kevin Spacey thing.
Oh Lord.
So like, what are your thoughts?
I'm hard, dude. I was wrecked, Jen. I looked up to Kevin Spacey for years. He was my acting idol. I remember really like seeing him, huh?
He's really talented.
So talented, man.
Like so like very naturally talented. Like he doesn't have to try. He just
and his career is over now.
Yeah.
God, no.
How did you find out about it?
I was trolling along on not Instagram, on IMDb, and I was just like looking at some of the news stories. I like reading the news stories that are on IMDb. Sometimes I even find something to talk about, like when I found the fucking Dora the Explorer movie shit. God damn it. That's something you need to talk about. But so after scrolling through IMDb, I found out like, oh, man accuses Kevin Spacey of sexually assaulting him as a child. And then Kevin Spacey hours later makes a tweet on Twitter saying that he apologizes for his behavior and that he also mixed it with coming out, because he's like, as a gay man, or as a person, I've always dated both men and women, but I've always been with, I've always liked men so much. So now that I'm gay, I can finally, or now that this is out in the public, I can finally admit to everybody, hey, hi, I'm gay. And I just think it was just bad timing. Bad timing. That's not how you want to out yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I found it very strange why he conflated he mentioned the sexual harassment and then mentioned, oh, by the way, I'm also gay. Like, I found that very
tone deaf.
Like, those are two very different.
It's tone deaf. It's tone deaf.
Yeah, it's like, are you trying to say that you're gay so that you try to take people's attention away from the...
I think that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to change the narrative. But a lot of people took it as an excuse for his behavior. He's like, well, as a closeted gay man, I couldn't really get as many piece of ass as I wanted to, so I just went for whatever,
Yeah.
Everybody in the community, the LGBT community, they were all riled up, and rightfully so, because they make it think as if being gay is some type of sexual...
to act in...
Yeah. It's like some type of sexual deviancy, and that's not what it is,
Yeah.
Again, it was tone deaf. It was bad timing all together.
Uncalled for, like just the way. I don't know. It was weird.
It was heartbreaking. It wasn't weird. It was heartbreaking. I don't blame him, by the way, for admitting the fault. See, he easily could have hid behind it and said, no, that didn't happen. But I appreciate he was man enough to admit that he made a mistake. And had he not capitulated the whole gay thing, I think we would have been able to forgive him. Because, I mean, it happened in '86. It's 2017. What do you want us to do about it now? Unless we hear reports that he's been doing it recently, there's not much for us to do. I mean, he asked Anthony Rapp, the guy that he assaulted, for forgiveness. He could have done it in a better way. But it looks like he really feels guilty about it. And maybe he was trying to make himself a better person over the years.
Yeah.
So I feel kind of sad that, at this point, his career is almost, I wouldn't say it's completely over, but at the moment it's on hiatus again. He's hit so many ups and downs in his career, and this is just another major down. I don't think there should have been a witch hunt against him. I do think he meant well with his apology.
I agree. I feel like I don't want to call him an evil person, and I know that I know how terrible sexual harassment is. I know how serious sexual assault is. For people who don't know, I've done research on sexual assault, and I've told Tony some things that I looked into. I'm
very interesting, by the way.
I'm well aware of how it can affect people, and it's a very serious thing. But at the same time, it could I don't want to call him the worst man who's ever lived. I don't know. I feel
it's a tricky area because he's impacted so many people's lives. So
yeah.
Even me, just finding it out devastated me as a person. I looked up to him. Just imagine the black community when we first heard about the Bill Cosby scandal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Somebody asked, "Has he been arrested?" I'm like, Alberto. How could he be arrested? Nothing really transpired. He didn't actually commit the act of sex with this 14. I forgot to address. He was 14 years old when he did this. Now that to me is that's problematic. As a 27-year-old man at the time, trying to have sex with a 14-year-old guy, come on. And I don't want to hear the excuse like I was young and foolish, Kevin. That's not an excuse I'm going to accept from you.
Yeah,
you
I feel like I don't know. It's really hard to see sexual harassment, sexual assault, that it's very, very, it can be very hard to find evidence for and very hard to prove, especially if it's something that happened a long time ago, years ago, because
and with no evidence either. So it's more he said, she said.
Yeah, what happens a lot, and this is really sad, is whether it's a false accusation or a true accusation, a lot of accusations happen years after. Either A, because they're a sick, sadistic fuck who probably just wants revenge on the person and goes, yeah, I was raped. Or B, it's a really sad case where the person either realizes that it was actually rape or was afraid to confront it earlier and found ways to get a support system and actually say, oh wait, this actually did happen to me. Because both happen, and we can't pretend that false accusations don't happen. We also can't pretend that
it's such a tricky area is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I'm being very careful with the way I explain this because so many people like to jump to conclusions like, oh, you're blaming the victim, you're
trying to excuse the behavior. And no, I'm trying to understand both sides.
Yeah.
It is a complicated thing,
It is. And there's a lot of false statistics out there about sexual assault, especially on college campuses where they're like 1 in 4 women get sexually assaulted. 1 in 4? Okay, I know a lot of people who go to my college. I know maybe one girl who's been sexually assaulted. One person. And I know so many people. 1 in 4, that's like, what, 20, 25%?
That's 25% of your population. So let's say the population is, let's give it a nice round number. Let's say that it's 10,000 students at your school.
Yeah.
So 25%, 1/4 of your school, that would be about what? That's 2,500 kids in your school have been raped. And I don't think that's the case. I think it's not even close to 1,000, maybe a couple hundred, maybe even less than that. But to say 1/4, nearly 2,000 people have been raped, and yet nobody has ever come forward about it. I mean, Come on.
Yeah, that's like, I'm just sick of people trivializing it, and it's a serious crime that's should be taken seriously and not something that's like, oh, it's happening to everyone all the time. I mean, like, it's I can't find the words to explain like my
It's so funny. It always happens when you do a live show, when you're trying to express an opinion, but the words just doesn't seem to come out.
Yeah,
it comes out much later. You're like, oh, that's what I should have said.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
Do I know what you mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're that tight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're a rape apologist.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See, this is why Sloan won't hang out with us anymore, because I keep talking to you.
Yeah, exactly. This is why I did sexual assault research on the rape myth acceptance scale.
I still think that's so impressive. I wish you could have showed everybody here what the hard work that you put into it, and it's impressive.
Well, I still have the data, and it's like online. It's out there, and it actually got accepted at national convention.
Ooh, we got a good question from Mandalorian. What do you guys think of the SJW argument that men can't get raped because they get erections?
Whoa, wait.
Now I do want to correct this thing. They say men can't get raped not just because they have erections, but because they believe men are in power. So technically, they cannot be raped. So that's one of the other arguments. But as for the whole erection thing, I think that's what most people say when it comes to women raping men. It's like, well, you had an erection, so you wanted it. So
okay, first of all,
go ahead.
Do they not? Okay, there's so many things I can. Okay.
Collect your thoughts.
First of all, men rape other men, especially in prisons, and that's like a real issue that not a lot of people talk about. SJWs are normally on hush mode when it comes to male prison rape. Number two, anyone can be raped regardless of gender. The definition of rape is you are forcing sexual advancement without consent. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Yes, it happens to, like, overall in general, sexual assault does tend to happen to women more to men. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen to men. So what's sad is it's hard for men especially to come out and say, you know, like, I was sexually assaulted. Oftentimes they get laughed at. I know.
Sometimes they'll be called gay too.
Yeah, I know so many stories of guys who are afraid to say that they were even like physically hurt by either another man or another woman because they're afraid of being seen as a wimp or whatever, which I think is like
bullshit.
So freaking problematic. And I hate saying problematic because SJW say it all the time.
They took the word away from us.
They took it away. And I also hate saying privilege too because they
took it away from us.
They distorted it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can go on and on about how much that frustrates me that people say that and how ignorant it is. But you know, hopefully more people will be educated on the real facts and not just political agenda.
Also, I love how they point out that, you know, men can't get raped because they get sexually aroused. Being sexually aroused is a physical response to a sexual activity. Sometimes it just can't be helped. Your body's going to react to its situation without actually knowing what the situation is. You know, it's not like the body has a rape response. It has a sexual response. If you're stimulated, you're going to get horny. I mean, that's it. I mean, it's like, you know, when I was a teenager in the middle of class, it would just happen. I don't know. Whoop. What? How did that happen? I wasn't looking at anything.
Dude, I heard somewhere, can someone like correct me if I'm wrong? I heard somewhere that like men naturally get erections like 4 times a day or something like that.
I mean, when I was younger, it happened a lot. I can't say that it happens often to me now.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, like it depends on age, but like especially like when you're like after puberty and stuff
Well, I
like
guess
that.
because the body's getting used to that type of action. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you don't get horny. But all of a sudden, now this new bodily response comes into play. And
Oh, okay. That reminds me of another thing. When you said when you're a kid, you don't get horny. Did you hear about how some super creepy ass motherfucking SJWs are trying to normalize pedophilia? Like they're trying to make it part of the LGBT community. Like it's
wait, what?
disgusting. Have you heard the term pedophobe?
No, you're lying. That can't be a real thing.
No, there are people who are trying to make it like a normal thing. On YouTube, at least. You can look it up.
I don't want to look it up. I have nothing to say to those people.
Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me?
The fact that YouTube will cancel videos that'll have like a Britney Spears song or like music that's like copyright, but then they don't shut down these pedophile supporting channels is really fucked up.
That is fucked up. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that the reason they started this shit? By the way, guys, we're not only just talking about serious topics. You just have to ask us interesting questions.
Oh yeah, someone said we are here for anime. If you guys,
I'm like, well, this live chat's about anything. It's just we're talking about topics.
If you guys have any sort of question, this is free speech. 100% free speech.
Well, actually, no, you don't have free speech. You're a woman on my channel. You will listen to what the man has to say. All right.
Oh yes.
They'll say it. They'll say it. The BCG. But yeah, this is a free-formed live chat. So if you have an interesting question regarding anime, you can ask it. Or if you want to ask about movies, we want to talk about anything. That's the point of the
anime, SJWs,
movies, musicals. You know, but anyway, back to our topic. You're serious about this? There's actually channels on YouTube that talk about pedophilia and like making it okay.
Yeah, I can send you links.
Do I have to though?
You don't have to, but there is a small minority of people trying to advocate for it. And
okay, well, I mean, it's a small minority, so I guess nothing's really gonna come of it. But those people are creepy.
I don't know.
I don't think it will.
I'm afraid for the future, Tony.
If that ever gets mainstream attraction, that is the moment I will leave the United States. Because at that point, if we're going to, what's the word I'm thinking of? If we're going to allow such like terrible behavior like that, if we're gonna say that that's okay, I'm done. I'm done with this state. I'm done with this country. I'm moving to Canada for life.
Oh no! Don't go to Canada. Don't go to Canada.
I'll move to Iceland then. I'll move to the Scandinavian countries. Yes. They have 90% what's the citizen happiness? You have a 90% citizen happiness rate.
Yeah.
So I'm moving there. I want nothing to do with this. Accepted. That's the word I was thinking of. If pedophilia becomes accepted in the United States, I'm leaving this country for good. I'm not coming back.
Understandable. Completely understandable. Also, someone asked, Papa Prince 104 asked, just finished Death Parade. Can you explain the meaning? Spoiler alert for anyone who wants to watch Death Parade. That is honestly one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. It's just so beautiful in terms of animation, in terms of story, characters, everything. What was the question again? Explain the meaning. Yeah, like I haven't seen it in a while, but from what I remember, I feel like it symbolizes acceptance a lot of times, just the art of acceptance and the art that like life is messy and there's a lot of shit that happens and you have to just kind of appreciate the beauty that's around you. I don't want to spoil too much. Like I want people to see this show.
Everybody's dead.
everyone dies.
Everybody
Everyone dies. But
dies.
I mean, like the basic premise of it is like that they're in like this
They're in
sort of
limbo.
purgatory like area place.
They play games to figure
yeah,
out which one will go to heaven, which one goes to hell.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Sometimes
And
they'll even let both of them go to
around
heaven. Sometimes they'll let both of them go to heaven, or both of them go to hell.
Yeah, and normally, correct me if I'm wrong, there will be like two people that they'll take, and those two people will have some sort of relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's a friendship, whether it's like family related, like some sort of like reason why it's those two people. But yeah, and they're dead, but they don't know they're dead until they're told after they play the games. It tests their morality, basically. And depending on the choices that they make in these games that they play,
it shows their true character.
Yeah, determines whether they'll send them to heaven or hell.
Well, technically, I guess, fuck it, spoiler alert, there is actually no heaven. There's no heaven or hell in this world. You can be reincarnated or you get destroyed. That's what it is.
Yeah, so
your life is basically you're a puppet or a mannequin is what it is. You're a mannequin, and then when your soul leaves your body, you turn back into the blank mannequin. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I never really saw like deeper meaning in Death or in Death Parade. There might be, but what I always took it as is it's an exploration into the human behavior and a soul trying to understand humans in order to judge them unbiased, or no, not judge them unbiased, but to judge them from a perspective of understanding.
Yeah, like the human spirit, like
yes, because the whole show is about actually Deckham trying to understand humanity because he is not a human. He's this sort of Reaper guy that's supposed to be very cold and distant, but there's an experiment to where he spends time with a human person and kind of gets an understanding of where they're coming from. You know, and that ice skating scene, man.
Oh my god,
one of the best.
I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna say like the main spoiler, but it's so good. It's beautiful. And I honestly recommend it to like everyone ever.
I agree. It still is one of the most beautifully animated scenes I've ever seen, and also a perfect example of visual storytelling. We got to learn so much about her character just by the ice skating scene alone. They didn't have to tell us; they showed it to us. Beautiful scene. Okay,
exactly. So, someone asked. Rakib Green asked, "What does SJW mean?" Tony, do you want to answer that?
It stands for sucking Jen's widow finger.
What is the F?
No, widow finger is one word.
Oh, okay. Oh, I learned something today.
It means sucker jocks win. That's what it means. Sucker jocks win.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I was once called an SJW when I was in high school. I was just like, you damn right I'm SJW. I win all the time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, someone asked, Joshua P. Lambert asked, Tony and Jen, have either of you seen Stranger Things Season 1 or the recent Season 2? The show is great. I have never met anyone who said, nah, I don't like Stranger Things. But here's the thing.
Nah, I don't like Stranger Things.
I've never really seen it. I've only seen the first episode, and then I like didn't continue it just because I didn't like find time/energy. Like, I'm sure I would like it, but I wasn't invested in it just after seeing the first episode.
And yet you watch terrible YouTube channels like the Black Critic Guy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know. Ew, I'm gross.
Yes, you are. You need to just turn your camera off. You know, save us the trouble having to see that.
Someone said, FBH Memory says, Jennifer, thoughts on Berserk 2016 to 2017.
That was your most popular video, actually. Now you get to talk about it.
I still, to this day, get an email notification saying, you have another comment on your Berserk review reaction. And, like, to this day, I still get comments on it. So answering your question, I actually haven't seen it, and the reason is because I didn't hear great things about it, and also like the animation is just the whole 3D thing. I'm just like not into that. I'm not into that, but if someone convinces me to watch it, I might check it out. But other than that,
We should do a cringe theater on that.
we should.
Funny enough, I watched the first episode of Berserk 2016 with Sloan, the female otaku, and we did a video on it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way. Damn, that was a year ago now, but it was, it was terrible. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
it's so bad.
that's I don't understand.
And why 3D? I don't. If there's one choice I didn't understand, why 3D? To me, it just made no sense. Everybody wants to see.
I know. I don't know. It might just be also because like it's easier to animate. I heard, like it's faster if it's 3D, but I don't know. Maybe it's because they think it's like this is what the cool kids want. Like I don't know. They think it's cooler. Who knows?
I'll buy it. I do not buy it. I don't buy it. Just I tell you.
King Arthur says, Tony Senpai, have you gotten around to Ruby Volume 4? It might be my favorite out of the series so far, with V3 being just above it.
Damn, I actually have not caught up to the Ruby franchise. I apologize. I've been busy with other things. There's so many things I gotta watch and review and shit. So, I'll leave it to Jen, and then I'll just bring her on my channel, and she can do the review here. And then boom, that'll count as my video now.
Yay!
Yay! There was another question I had. What fuck? It was on the top. It was on the tip of my tongue. Now I can't even remember what it was. Fuck you, Jen. You made me forget this. I was gonna ask you a question.
Everything is my fault.
Yes, it is your fault because I can't think of the answer. I can't think of what I was. Oh, it's gonna kill me now.
I know, my face is so red.
I feel like you get that all the time with that when we talk. You start like turning into a strawberry in a sense.
Yeah.
What was the thing I was thinking about though? Jen, please help me. What was I thinking about?
Did it have to do with Ruby?
No. It was something else. It was another question. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. So as you know, today I released a video called The Biggest Problem with the Lion King remake casting. And I want to know, what do you think about the cast, Jen?
About the cast, I pretty much agree with you. I think it's a pretty stellar cast, except I got confused as to why they brought back Mufasa.
Mufasa. Ooh, say that again. Mufasa.
But like, yeah, if you're gonna make a remake, like, do it your own. I don't know.
No,
like, do your own.
Right.
Do it
on the
different cast. I understand what they were trying to do. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring back like the classic Mufasa. Like, they're gonna want this, but like, if you're gonna change most of the cast, might as well just completely change the cast so that you don't compare it as much. It's
if you were to pick somebody to voice Mufasa, who would you pick?
I was thinking Morgan Freeman, but like, I don't know. That's just because I love him so much.
Oh, no, he would be. I'm actually surprised I didn't think about Morgan Freeman. He would have been a great choice.
So much respect for that man.
So much respect. I guess I was trying to think of more outside the line choices, so I went with Idris Elba and Keith David. And I would have loved to have seen Keith David as Mufasa. I think he would have been perfect for the role.
I know, I agree.
Somebody actually commented on the video saying, wow, after you said Keith David, now I'm kind of wanting it. I kind of wish it was him. And I'm like, right, that's what I was saying,
Tony, you should be a director, casting director.
I mean, hey, get me the fuck off this island. I will be.
Yeah.
Adam Baldwin, Sarabi and Rafiki are now dead. So the reason they won't bring them all back is because they want to do a remake. But that's where the confusion lies. Why don't you bring everybody back if you're going to bring back James Earl Jones? Like for my video, I have some deleted scenes. In one of the deleted scenes, I mentioned, well, if we're gonna bring back Mufasa, why don't we bring back Whoopi Goldberg as Shenzi? You know, I liked her as Shenzi. Or let's bring back Cheech Marin, right? Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Because at this point, if you're gonna do it for one, why can't you do it for all? It's like that whole equity thing. You know, if you're gonna punish one kid for what the whole class did, oh no. If you're gonna give special treatment to one student, you should give special treatment to all of the students. You know.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd ask you what you thought on the subject, since we never got a chance to discuss it, Jen.
Yeah.
But oh man, I'm just mad that they're even making it.
I know. I'm sick. I'm sick of Disney live action remakes. No one's asking for them, and even if they are, they have bad opinion. Like, make your own.
Just shoot down people's opinions, huh, Jen? You're going right.
No, but like seriously, it's just objectively, like, who cares? Like, don't ruin the classics. Like, I don't know. That sounds.
Well, I mean, that opinion isn't so objective. That is subjective, because some people didn't like the original Lion King. Some people might love the new one. You know.
No, I know.
It's a subjective. To be objective is like, this is something that cannot be.
I know.
Objective
is. I know.
I'm just trying to have a conversation.
I'm just saying that they should just make original shit instead.
We're on the same page then, Jen. I'm on the same page as you. I don't want them to be making shitty remakes. That's why I refuse to see another Disney remake now. So
I don't think have I ever seen.
Did you see Cinderella?
No.
Did you see the Jungle Book?
No.
Okay, well then you probably haven't seen one then.
Yeah, I haven't.
I have much respect to you though. Much respect to you. I wish I had your strength.
Thank you. I try. There was a question that someone asked that I wanted to answer. Where was it? I lost it.
Is it from Willis? Willis 13?
Where is it?
Well, while she's trying to find that, Willis 13 asked a pretty good question. Have you heard of the all-girl remake of Lord of the Flies? Yes, I've heard of it. And just like its creator, I also think it's a bad idea. Like, he explained it in very great detail as to why he specifically chose boys. And it just wouldn't work in the context, like psychologically wise, it wouldn't work in the same way with the all-girls Lord of the Flies. And why are they doing an all-girls Lord of the Flies? No one cares about Lord of the Flies. There's no point
no one
making an all-girls Lord of the Flies. What?
I've never heard anyone go, oh my god, you know what movie they should make an all-girls cast of? Lord of the Flies. Like, it said no one ever.
No one ever. That's like saying, let's make an all-girls version of the Magnificent Seven. You know, because it's such a sausage fest, and we all know in the 1800s, women were cowgirls too. You know, flying around and shooting people up. I'm like, no.
Oh my god. Also, the fact that you just said sausage fest reminded me of Sausage Party, and came out if they made a live action version of Sausage Party. Who would be the cast?
Dear gods, we want to wish in every way to you. We pray.
I guess the cast would just be the original voice.
They'll bring back Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be on camera saying, if you're going to remake Sausage Party, why don't you get a new Rick,
what are we gonna do?
Calm down, Morty. Calm down. I can't do the voice right now, but you guys get it. Did you find the question that you were looking for?
Okay, I think I can't remember who asked this, but someone asked, what is your Tony and Jennifer? What are your top 5 favorite Disney movies?
Oh yeah, someone did ask that.
Yeah.
And if you've seen my top 10 Disney animated films list, then you kind of know what my top 10 is. So
my top 10 is, well, I don't know if I have like a number 1 favorite. I don't know if I could choose a number 1 favorite.
Yeah, you do. You love Home on the Range, don't you?
That's not in my top 5.
That's definitely on your top 5.
Definitely not in my top 5.
That's definitely on Holly's top 5 then. You know, Home on the Range, Chicken Little, Treasure Planet.
My top 5 would have to be, in no particular order, Wreck-It Ralph, The Princess and the Frog, Mulan,
Think hard now.
Is Ratatouille Disney?
It's Disney Pixar.
Does it count?
I separate.
Yeah, I'm gonna separate
Pixar.
that one. Yeah, but Wreck-It Ralph is just Disney.
Yes.
So, Wreck-It Ralph, Princess and the Frog, Mulan. I want to say Hercules. And shit. What other Disney movies are there out there that are really good?
How do you not know them?
No, I know them, but like.
No, you don't. If you did, you would know them.
No, like there's Frozen, Tangled,
yes.
Aladdin, Little Mermaid.
Yes.
I don't know if I can boil it down to one more. I'm gonna get so much shit for this, but I want to say Frozen, and here's why. Here's why Frozen's in my top 5. I saw it the day it came out. The day it came out. So
the day it came out in theaters.
The day I didn't hear any spoilers. I didn't hear any hype. In fact, the day I saw it, my friend and I were actually planning on seeing this other movie, but the tickets were sold out. So then I was like, oh, you want to see Frozen? I mean, it's Disney movies. Might as well see it. And Marina's like, yeah, okay. And we ended up seeing it, like, even though we didn't intentionally plan on seeing it beforehand. And I loved it.
It's the purest Disney musical, in my opinion.
It's if you just ignore all the hype and all of like if you just watch it, if you were like me, you watched it the day it came out, I feel like you'd get the peak enjoyment of it. I liked it. I really liked it.
So my top 5 is number 5 is The Little Mermaid. Number 4 is Wreck-It Ralph. Number 3 is Beauty and the Beast. Number 2 is Lilo and Stitch, and number 1 is The Lion King.
Lilo and Stitch gets an honorable mention for me because I also love Lilo and Stitch.
Fuck you.
Why?
Because Lilo and Stitch is amazing. It's incredible.
No, it is amazing. That's why I'm giving it an honorable
mention. Should be in the top 5, motherfucker.
Well, this is subjective, not objective. This is subjective opinion.
Plus, he's a bitch.
I've seen that so many times.
It's such a good video.
I've seen it so many times, Tony.
I watch it when I'm feeling terrible. I'm like, I need a good laugh.
I was so hungover when that came out. So when I first saw it, it really just made me feel so much better.
What did you all think about? What did you all think about our?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know what people thought about
the BCG Rumble not safe for work rated R version of
the bloopers.
2.
The bloopers. Yeah. I want to see. I want to see what people thought.
We want to hear your thoughts. I remember I remember the exact day we recorded it too. It was in June. And I was like, Jen, we gotta record these lines because it's almost time. 99
Skiller goes, he's a bitch. Yeah, it's a line from the bloopers. Like, it's me as Scamato going, he's a bitch.
Because basically the reference is she was talking like a preacher, and I said, "Why are you talking like a preacher?" She says, "Because I am a preacher, motherfucker." And when I said motherfucker, that's when I was like, "Oh, he's a bitch."
And then the whole Airy scene with Akira,
oh Lord,
that really just went off the rails. That
you know
really...
what though? I props to you for like committing. You know, we both committed so hard to that whole thing, and it was hilarious because I mean, at any point we could have just stopped, but we committed. So
yeah,
that's how you know you're tight. That's how you know you're tight, where you can make literally moaning sounds and say dirty shit through a microphone.
Yeah, that's how you know. Guys and girls watching this, you want to know your type? Make a bloopers video
with your best friend.
With your best friend.
Say the most outlandish shit.
Yeah, and you find out kinky shit that you actually might like, but that you're unconsciously projecting onto the character that you're saying. Are you trying to tell us something, Jen? No, literally I don't remember. First of all, it's a joke, Tony.
Well, sure it was, guys. You know, if Freud was here, he would say otherwise.
Oh, Freud's not here.
He is here.
He's passed on. Oh, is Freud God now?
He is.
Are we gonna get into God now? Is that what we're
I don't think we need to get into that conversation.
Nope.
Anyway, back to the bloopers now. I love those. I love the bloopers.
What's the thing that SpongeBob says? Now back to the old word grind. What is it? Back to the... You know the episode where Patrick is copying SpongeBob constantly? And SpongeBob...
Oh, yes, I remember that episode.
He's like, well, back to the old something grind. Can someone figure out what he says?
Yeah, I forgot what he said, but I remember that episode because SpongeBob kept getting awards for being great, and so Patrick thought if he kept being like SpongeBob, he will get an award. And then at the end of the episode, he gets an award like for doing absolutely nothing, even when you try. Patrick,
like, anyone who figures out what SpongeBob says, like the whole back to the old grind thing, I will give you a shout out.
What if it's me?
Is it just Super Disney fan? Is it just back to the old grind? I feel like it's back to the old something grind.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah. This is gonna bother me.
SpongeBob.
This is the kind of shit that bothers me.
Back to the old grind.
It's the kind of shit that bothers me at night. It's like
okay, I found the clip. Let me hear it real quick.
Okay. Play it.
Yeah, it's just back to the old grind.
Oh my god, Super Disney fan, thank you. You were right. Shout out to you, you're awesome.
He walks through the door, back to the old grind. Badger's like, back to the old grind.
Back to the old grind.
Oh, I forgot my hat. Oh, me too. It's good. I like it.
Take your hat, sir. May I take your hat, sir?
Oh, remember, it's... Is this the Krusty Krab? No, that's Patrick.
There used to be like a clip of that. Like, I don't know if it still exists on YouTube. There used to be a clip of that, and it was like Sparta remix. And it would just... God. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
It would just...
Old days, though. Oh, here's a good question for you, Jen. What do you think of Teen Titans Go getting a movie?
Is it a live action movie? It's an
animated movie.
Are they using the same animation style and everything, or just making a movie?
I don't know. I didn't look at it.
Well, assuming that they are, I've never seen it.
I just think it's fucking messed up.
Yeah.
Why does Teen Titans Go get a movie yet? Codename Kids Next Door, Ed and Eddie, Billy and Mandy, they've never got a theatrical movie.
Codename Kids Next Door doesn't have a movie?
Not a theatrical movie. They've had a TV movie, which are still good, but why does Teen Titans Go get a theatrical movie
What do you mean by theatrical movie?
As in it's released in theaters. Hello? You there?
I'm just trying to gather my thoughts about that.
Hello? Hello? You there? Jen?
That is crazy. Can you hear me?
I can. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, okay. I was worried that you couldn't.
But seriously, like, I think that's the only thing that would piss me off. That, you know, those shows, as great as they were, and they were very popular, never got theatrical films. All of them, the ones I mentioned, got movies on TV. I know Art Dogma just asked me, Billy and Mandy had no theatrical movies. No, they only had TV movies, which aren't bad. Again, they're still like the quality of those movies are great. But the problem is, why does Teen Titans Go get such special treatment, whereas fucking shows that I think were more than deserving of movies in the theater, like Billy and Mandy, Dexter's Laboratory, the Powerpuff Girls got one, but like the other ones couldn't? Hell, fucking Samurai Jack could have got a live action movie.
Okay, here's something I want. I have a question for anyone watching this chat or / you, Tony. Why
/ me
do they have to cancel? Have you heard of Sym-Bionic Titan?
That's the one with it's like a mix of CGI and live action, or not live action. Fuck, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Not really CGI.
2D. CGI and 2D.
It's mostly 2D.
Well, wasn't the robot?
The
robot.
It's the robot and the kid with the black hair and the girl with the yellow hair that's like up.
And the art
style is like adorable. The art style is really like cute.
I never got a chance to watch it, so
it's so good, and I'm so pissed that they canceled it after the first season because I forget the reason why. It just wasn't selling to the right audience or something like that. But I was so upset. Because I got so invested in the story.
What was it about? Tell me about it a little bit.
So it's about this. Okay, so basically there's a planet, I forget what it's called. I haven't seen the show in a while, but there's a planet with like humanoid characters. So like the girl character's name is Alana, and she's the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like a really just like down to earth kind character, and she's not in an annoying way, like not like the Starfire, like I'm gonna be nice to everyone. Like she can also be like a badass when she needs to, especially later in the season. In the beginning of the season she's a little bit more like, oh, like careful about, like, you know, like more gentle, but then she gets like more fierce as the season goes on. Character development. But anyway, so yeah, she's adorable. I fucking love her. Her name is Alana. And then the planet is under attack by the evil forces of Ganon. I'm sorry I had to say that. The planet is under attack by this like ape man. He literally looks like an ape man, but he wears, I think he wears like this hat, and so you can't see his eyes ever. And he's so mysterious. And
that's why you like the show, because, you know, girls love mysterious guys. You know, he's so mysterious.
Yeah, I'm all about that mystery. But people are saying it's because of toys. Yeah, that's really
no. That makes sense though. Oh, see, I told you my voice was gonna crack. That makes sense. If it's not marketable, if they can't like sell products with it, they'll cancel it, you know, because at the end of the day, these are kids shows, so they should appeal to a kid audience. They should be,
but it's so not a kid audience. It's so like the story gets so deep and complex.
Well, that's why Young Justice, and also to a certain degree the original Teen Titans, got canceled, because they were too serious, but their merchandise wasn't selling.
Yeah. But like anyway, so she's a princess, and the planet's going under attack. So her dad sends her away in order to protect her, and he sends her to Earth. And along with her, he sends a robot, like a genius robot, and a soldier, and his name is Lance. I'm pretty sure he's like a he like protect he.
Boring. His name is Lance. God, that's like the boringest name you could give a guy. Lance, Steve, Bob.
I wouldn't say it's the most boring.
Jim.
Okay, but anyway, so his number one goal is to protect Alana. So in the beginning, he's like constantly protective over it. Like when they go to Earth, they're like high school age, they're like 16, 17, so they have to assimilate as like human beings. They have to try to like act normal and stuff. So they like go to a high school and they learn about like social hierarchy and stuff like that. But like in the beginning, especially, Lance is very protective over Alana. Alana's like, oh my god, Lance, like I can learn how to do things on my own, like it's fine. And Lance's like, I need to protect you, you're the princess. And Lance is having a much harder time like assimilating, just because he's so like, what are these people? Like, are they gonna hurt us? And my favorite character, who's the robot, his name is Octus, he can turn into like he can appear as a human. And he always like analyzes things and tries to say things very objectively all the time. And he ends up, and he ends up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil it because now I want you to watch the show.
You have a question, Jen.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah, Joshua P. Lambert asks, "What's your favorite Studio Ghibli film?" Because I know Tony's because he made videos. Well, guess what, Josh? What if I changed my mind, huh? Oh, you have top of that.
My favorite Studio Ghibli film. I haven't seen enough to make a solid, firm opinion, but so far, Spirited Away, which is like, I know it's a boring answer, but
maybe you should do a Studio Ghibli month.
I should.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen too many. I've seen Castle in the Sky, which I liked. I've seen Porco Rosso, which is interesting. I've seen A Spirited Away. I've seen Howl's Moving Castle.
It's all the big ones, basically.
And I think that's it.
It's all the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I need to see more. I want to see.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to see Princess Mononoke. I want to see that one next.
We should watch that together. We'll get you, me, Sarah, Sloan, and Ben. We'll have a watch party.
Yes. But yeah. So anyway, Tony, there's like a lot of like.
There's another question for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jen, have you seen?
Adam Baldwin has the question.
Jen, do you hate incest in anime as much as Tony does? I definitely hate it. I wouldn't say that I hate it to the extent that Tony does, just because I haven't seen it in anime as much as Tony has, so I have
no choice. It's thrown at me.
I don't have that same energy level as Tony does. Like every time of course I hate it, but I'm not gonna get as angry as Tony, if that was your question.
Well, I mean, you don't seek it either, so
yeah.
Unlike you, you don't have to go and do fucking reviews every week. You know, it's not, you don't have to do that. You don't have a whole month dedicated to watching terrible anime. You know, so you don't have that. So yeah.
But also there's a character in Sym-Bionic Titan who's like this like true neutral type character. I'm such a dork. But
oh wait, we're still talking about Sym-Bionic Titan?
I'm almost done. I just
I got lost. That's why I'm like, what? I thought we were talking about incest.
But there's a character in it. He's like, his alignment, I would say, is like very true neutral, and his concept art is based on a character from Hellsing. I think that's what it's called.
Ooh. Yeah. Wait, which character from Hellsing?
So the character in Sym-Bionic Titan, he has like a thin face, blonde hair, hat, and like goggle glasses things.
Sounds like a mix of Alucard and that one vampire that he fights.
Yeah,
That he
it's
fought
like,
in the second episode. So his name
yeah,
was Valentine. Luke Valentine was his name.
yeah, yeah, probably one of them. But yeah, and he's like so cool. And yeah, I kind of want to watch it now. I'm getting sad thinking about it.
Well, guys, that's ends our live chat. Where Jen got to go watch her Sym-Bionic Titan. So
Yeah, I
see
have
you
to go
guys
watch.
later. Peace.
Actually, but to be honest, it is getting kind of late. And my
It's 12
contacts,
and it's 12 at night where you are. So
yeah, and my contacts are starting to do that thing where it's like they kind of just want to get out of my eyes, and I'm constantly like,
I actually did not know you wore contacts. I learned
oh
something
yeah,
new today.
I wear contacts. I have to, or else I can't see.
I didn't know you wore
But
glasses. That's interesting.
yeah, but I want to thank everyone for attending this super duper surprise live chat, and I want to thank Tony for having me.
No problem. I know we've been trying to do this for a while now, so good we found the chance to do it. So that's pretty cool. And do stay tuned because Jen's actually working on the thumbnail for this video, so that's gonna look pretty interesting.
Yay!
And then hopefully we'll do this again. Maybe we'll even get some of the other people to join us. Like we can ask Sarah to join us or Sloan, you know, or Ben and stuff. So
yeah, but yeah, this was awesome. I'm gonna hit the hay, and everybody have a great life.
what an outro, right, guys? What an outro.
Best outro ever. All right.
Give it up. Give it up for Jen, everybody.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Wait, I don't get to do my outro?
Okay, wait, you do your outro.
Oh, you want me to kick you off the chat? Okay, I can do that.
No, that's not what you meant. I don't know how you wanted to end this.
Usually we end with a peace, remember?
Okay. Peace, YouTube.
Well, I didn't get to say anything yet, though.
Till next time, hit that subscribe button below. Like this channel if you really enjoyed it. And I'm totally Watley the Second, the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes.
I think 2015 Jen did it better.
Wow. Okay, with that, we're gonna sign off because I'm getting really sleepy.
She's getting very triggered, guys. No.
I'm getting triggered. I mean, you're so
Very
triggered. There was no trigger warning for this. So
anywho, guys, for those wondering, I am working on my Thor Ragnarok video as we speak. I'm almost done with it. It'll be out probably tomorrow. Then I got another video I want to do, then an anime review. I'm trying to finish my Little Witch Academia. It's proving much tougher than I expected, but I will get to it soon. And then also, I'll be making a video talking about BCG Disney Week, and I need you guys to submit your drawings to my email. So, are you going to participate this time, Jen?
yes.
Are you sure? Because last year you said you were, and you didn't turn a goddamn thing.
But I really have to go. Like RN.
We're leaving. We're leaving. RN. I'm leaving, okay? All right, we're leaving. Watch. Here we go. We're leaving now. And go. Oh, whoops. Did I just eject Jen? Yes, I did. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? All right. So, yeah, that was the live chat. Thank you all for joining. I'm an evil bastard who kicks people off the live chat, but it's okay because I love everybody. And as always, guys, if you'd like to see more videos on this channel, be a part of the Black Critic Crew, please hit that subscribe button below. Like this video if you really enjoyed it. And I'm talking about the second. Still trying to recuperate or recover from the crazy Thursday that I had as the Black Critic Guy. I'm never drinking again. But until then, peace, YouTube.